Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be ranking the best cards in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, specifically the top 10. In this video, we have some, every card on this list is expensive, unfortunately. Every card on this list is really good. It's a little disappointing that none of the cards on this list are like legitimately attainable type cards for the average player, which I am not a fan of, but it's not a huge shock at this point either, to be totally fair. And you know what? It's a very loaded list. There's no doubt about that. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get to ranking. So we have ourselves at the number 10 spot, Devin Booker. So I'm going with the number 10. Offensively, best guard in the game, best point guard for sure in the game. Defensively does leave a little bit to be desired. 6'6" to 6'6" wingspan. He's not huge. He's not an incredible defender. He does kind of hold his own on the defensive end of the court. He's not a total liability by any means, but he's also not what I would consider a super elite, super high level option on the defensive end of the court. As a slasher, only an 80 driving dunk, but he's got really good, safe dunks. He does not get blocked much at all, and his shooting and playmaking is absolutely incredible, of course. Definitely still an absolutely top tier card without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Definitely one of the better point guards in the game with how good his jumper is, how good his fade is, which to be fair is only really useful for mid-ranges now, but then his drag back and the way you can cancel out of that, his dribble style is good. Just a lot to like about Devin Booker. He is such an elite level card in my team and deserves to be at the top. He's only 10th, but he deserves to be somewhere in this top 10. Number 9, I like this card a lot too. Kristaps Porzingis. Very solid. Great pick and popper, really nice jumper, 93 three ball, 90 standing dunk, versatile, solid defender, not insanely fast. 80 speed, 82 agility isn't ridiculous, but it's solid enough. He's honestly, to me, pretty similar to like a 3 inches taller Jack Sigma, I feel like. 7'2", 7'6" wingspan, elite pick and pop big, who's also a very solid, very good interior defender. And with the right badges added and stuff, he really does, I think, take that next level, that next step on the defensive end of the court as well. Just an absolutely spectacular option who could really compete at the highest level at the center position. Defensively holds his own, offensively incredible pick and popper. Still a very good card in my team, and I do believe he deserves to crack that top 10 as well. Number 8 is the only other point guard on this list, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The only 2 PGs on this list are D-Book and Shai, and they're towards the back half of the top 10. The honest truth is, both these cards really good offensively. Shai maybe gives you a little more defensively than Booker, but probably not by a massive amount. Better badges, but still only 74 interior. 85 driving dunk, nice dunk animations, really nice release, solid movement, really good drag back, decent behind the back, really good jumper. His fade going right is solid, going left not that great, but I like Shai a lot. I think he gives you a little more completeness as well, probably, than what you get from Devin Booker on the defensive end of the court in terms of badges especially. Offensively may not be quite as good, but overall, with the +5 driving dunk as well, I think I give him the slight edge over Booker. Honestly, these two guys, as well as Pink Diamond Penny Hardaway, are the only 3 point guards in the game that I think are truly on that level. There's some other good ones as well, though. The point guard position, just as good as those guys are, I feel like we're going to get a new best point guard here in the relatively near future, though, because none of these cards are like absolutely jump off the page, unbelievably insane. Number 8. No, number 7. I'm right. Kevin Durant. Defensively, again, leaves a bit to be desired. The stats are decent. The badges are okay, but he doesn't get great defensive animations. He's not what I would consider a special defensive wing at all. Offensively, though, he's very special. And he is 6'10", which absolutely helps him out of the defensive end of the court, but the offense is spectacular. His release is so good. He is such a versatile scorer. He slashes very well. His movement is super nice, great escape, and he's tough to contest as well. Just honestly an awesome card who I really don't know how you cannot have him pretty darn high on this list. He is a special option at the shooting guard or at the small forward position with how good of a scorer he is. And the only reason he's not higher is because I do think the defense is a little underwhelming. And to be fair, these are all the best cards in the game. So it's not like being a little lower on this list means you're a bad card or anything like that. I think that would definitely be false. Number 6 is going to be Wemby. Obviously, last year, Wemby would have been the number 1 card in the game, but this year, he just doesn't feel quite as mobile defensively. While he's still a good card, I don't think his release is really good. His finishing is obviously super glitchy with his height and stuff, but I do think, like, he is only 79 speed, 77 agility, and you can feel it when you compare it to a couple of the other best bigs, the two bigs who are above him especially. 90 standing dunk, 92 interior, 97 block, really good release. Still a great card, but he's not uncontestable the way he was last year. That's one immediate criticism of the card. And again, the defenses, I just think at times a little bit of a struggle when it comes to some of the lateral movement. So I only have him at number 6. Call me crazy. I'm just not the biggest fan of Wemby. Number 5, Scottie Pippen. Just such a good card. Really nice release. Great slasher. I'm realizing I forgot a card on this list. You know what? We are going to have 11 cards on this list because I forgot Ron Artest. Ron Artest and Scottie Pippen are basically the same card. Scottie Pippen is just taller by an inch, but they basically do the same thing. Great slashers with a little bit of movement and really good jumpers. I think Pippen is probably the better of the two. 6'8" with a 7-foot wingspan, 95 speed, 95 driving dunk, 92 interior, 98 steal, 98 perimeter, 80 block, 6'8" as well. Big player build, really good jumper. Like, does a lot of things really, really good. I do think he deserves to be pretty high. You know what I mean? He's incredible defensively, and honestly, offensively, his jumper's really good. Defox cross is super nice. His behind the back's not bad. Pro 2 fade obviously can still be really, really nice, especially from that mid-range. He is still one of the best cards in the game, and honestly, so is Artest. I think Artest is really good too. Maybe not quite as good, but certainly not far behind at all either. So for me, it's still reasonable to have him here at the number 5 spot. They're both really good though. 5 and 7 seems pretty fair to me. Number 4, it's gonna be Joel Embiid. Call me a crazy person. I have Hakeem higher than Joel. I'll just include Hakeem as well while we're at it. Hakeem and Joel are obviously pretty much the same card in terms of what they do on the court. I know Joel's stats are a little better. I just don't care. Hakeem moves better, and I think he honestly gets better defensive animations in terms of some of the rebounding stuff. I don't know what it is about Hakeem Olajuwon that makes him so unbelievable as a rebounder, but Joel doesn't quite get those same animations. That being said, Joel is an incredible rebounder in his own right, super versatile defender, unbelievably complete stats and badges, really nice release, great speed, great size, really great everything. He is an extremely, extremely, extremely good card. I just think it's... I don't know. I like the De'Aaron Fox escape. I like the little bit more creativity that I feel like I have with Hakeem compared to Joel. I know the stats, again, are not quite as good for Hakeem, but to me, I prefer him very slightly. His jumper is just as good, in my opinion. I know the badges also aren't quite as complete. There are areas where you go, okay, yeah, on paper, Joel's a little better than Hakeem, but the animations matter, and I prefer Hakeem's and Sig's especially just a bit. I don't know. I think you can kind of go either way. I understand it's very opinion-based with those two cards. Most people probably prefer Joel. I think I even put Joel over Hakeem. I put Hakeem over Joel initially in some video I made last week. I forget what video it was. And then I switched it to Joel over Hakeem. I'm going back. I think it's Hakeem over Joel. I just prefer his animations a bit. I think he rebounds so well. Just my opinion, but I think I would have Hakeem over Joel. Moving on to the number 2 spot, LeBron James. Best small forward in the game. He's unbelievable. His shot is so good this year. Not to mention he's an extremely, extremely good defender. He's got super elite switchability, obviously. Being as good as he is statistically, I mean, he's literally freaking Thanos in terms of the stats. Does literally everything great. There's like nothing to really criticize about Braun, to be totally honest. And he's an insane slasher. His movement isn't like absolutely god tier, but it certainly isn't bad either. He's really, 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 really good. That's really my takeaway with Braun, is that I think he just does everything at a very high level, and I mean pretty much literally everything. There's like nothing he doesn't do well, besides I guess maybe some of the shot creation stuff. That'd really be my only criticism, I guess. And the only card who I think is better than Braun is Dr. J. I just think Dr. J's best card in the game, personally, with how incredible his release is, how versatile he is defensively, how great his SIGs are, and how great of a slasher he is as well. He's very similar to Braun in terms of unbelievable statistical completeness, but also, of course, with that comes a little bit more, I would say, shot creation versatility. Actually, a lot more shot creation versatility, honestly, considering he's got John Wall release, Rudy Gay base, or John Wall base, Rudy Gay upper. So a very fast, very smooth jumper, and then additionally has such an elite set of movement with KD's escape, quite behind the back, and obviously pro fade as well, being really, really good. And then just, again, the statistical completeness, the fact he's an elite defender, the fact he's an incredible slasher, one of the best in the game there. There's just nothing about the card that isn't amazing. You know what I mean? And for the second year in a row, he's the best shooting guard in the game, and I think basically the best card in the game. Last year, Wemby was probably a little better because of how glitchy Wemby was. But this year, I don't think anybody's better than Dr. J right now, personally. I think he's that good. So, with that being said, just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this list in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.